So this is probably not going to be very eloquent, but I'm going to try to keep it concise and to the point. I am so happy that you found something that calls to you and makes sense and you feel a connection to. I too tried to seek out different styles of religion, and none of it fit for me because none of it made sense. There were, again, way too many questions that never got answered. The whole reason I made that video and added in my deconstruction of faith was to show why we are always needing to constantly question the way our structures are built. The Christianity religion is built on a framework of patriarchy. Who does that benefit the most? That's all I'm going to say on that. So much like religion, our systems and structures in society are built in a way that benefit only certain classes or types of people. So when we utilize our critical thinking and when we are able to question structures and authority figures and really get to the root of it, we see why those things were built and why they are held over our heads, etc. So no, I don't have doubt, confusion, stress, and anxiety due to a devil. I understand where you're coming from, though, especially if you were brought up in that faith system. Everything negative comes back to the devil, and everything is just a testing situation to get you closer to God. But this is also an allegory that you can put to any mythology, any system, any fantasy story. So again, the point of my video was to ask why. Now, let's deconstruct this comment. And you're telling me that the reason I have these anxieties and stresses is due to the devil, right? Now, isn't that a convenient excuse to just write it off as the devil's testing me instead of, oh, well, these systems were put in place. We don't want you to dig any deeper because we want to control you and keep you docile and in line. We don't want you questioning the system because the system benefits us to keep you under our thumb. No issue whatsoever with you believing in what you want to believe, just as I believe in what I want to believe. But I will tell you one thing. Nature makes sense to me. Religion does not. Yes, asking questions can bring you to deconstruct your religion and your faith. However, I would argue that it also brings you closer to your own divinity and what you consider God. Yes, absolutely have faith. You can have faith in yourself. You can have faith in a God, a universe. But I'm saying question your systems, question religion as a structure.